What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another video. And in this video, we're going to talk about the comments that Baker Mayfield made regarding the New York Giants fan base. And I initially wasn't even going to do this video, but there's been a few people that have asked me about my reaction to it, seeing as they all know that I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan. I always have been. I love the way he plays the game, man. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He plays with a lot of intensity and tenacity, a lot of heart. He's got a lot of fire. You know, he doesn't back down from a challenge. He's a bulldog. He accepts that challenge, and that's what's made him a winner his whole career. As a winner at Oklahoma, he turned the Cleveland Browns into a respectable organization last year. In the games that he played, they were 7-7, and God only knows the last time Cleveland was 500 and anything when it comes to the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield went in there and turned that franchise around, gave that fan base some hope that they have the quarterback of their future. He was the only quarterback that I wanted the New York Giants to draft, last season, 2018. He was the guy that I wanted, and Cleveland took him. So I obviously root for him. I always will. I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan. However, with that said, one thing Baker Mayfield has done that gets him in trouble, he runs his mouth a lot. He's a big-time shit talker. The guy's always been that way. He always will be that way. Eventually, those are going to have repercussions on things he says. He's going to get himself in trouble with the league. He's going to get himself in trouble with his own fan base. He's going to get himself in trouble with his teammates at some point. I mean, he's got to learn to curtail his words. He's got to learn to tone it down a little bit. You can't go out there and just, continuously talk crap about a bunch of teams. Baker Mayfield, in my opinion here, is extremely naive and foolish when it comes to the New York Giants fan base. Baker Mayfield doesn't know anything about this fan base at all. To say that this fan base showed no love and no support for Odell Beckham in his years here, like I said, that's just foolishness. That's just a blatant lie, because I'm pretty sure that Odell Beckham's jersey sales were #1 in our organization for years. He was the best-selling jersey for years. Fans aren't supporting Odell Beckham. What the hell are they buying his jerseys for? I have an Odell Beckham jersey. Yes, I was glad that we moved on from him because it was time for him to get out of here. That's all it was. It was time for a change of scenery for Odell Beckham, but I'm not going to root against Odell Beckham. I'm not hoping Odell Beckham does poorly. And when he played here, I rooted as hard for him as anybody. Fans showed up just to see Odell Beckham. The fact that the New York Giants still were one of the top attendances in the league in the last 2 years with how piss poor this team has been tells you that the New York Giants fans show up for these games. They show up to support their team. They showed up to support Odell Beckham. It's because there were some Giants fans, including myself, that weren't sad to see him go and didn't really put up a big stink about it and just said, hey, it was time for a change of scenery. It doesn't mean that we didn't love him when he was here. It doesn't mean we didn't support him. It doesn't mean we rooted against the guy when he was here. We root for all of our players. So to come out here and just say that the Giants fans showed him no love, you don't know what the hell he's talking about. He doesn't know anything about this fan base. He needs to worry about the Browns fan base, because the Browns fan base is really non-existent. I mean, how did we outdraw them last year? I mean, they're going on the way up, and we've been on the way down. We've been bad. Cleveland should be, if Cleveland's showing up to support them, he needs to worry about Cleveland showing out to support Beckham. He needs to worry about Cleveland supporting him. He doesn't need to worry about what the New York Giants fans did or didn't do when Odell Beckham was here, because Odell Beckham is not here anymore. Now, I get that he wants to be in the good graces of Odell Beckham. I get he's trying to say, I got my guys back and this and that, but the fact that these guys can't shut up about the Giants. A lot of people can't shut up about the Giants, which is amazing to me. Considering the fact that we've won 8 games the last 2 years, everybody thinks we're a doormat in the NFC. Everybody thinks we're one of the worst teams in the NFL. They think we have a terrible GM. They think we've made a bunch of mistakes. Think we drafted poorly. They think all this crap. We're supposed to be an afterthought, but yet we're the team that everybody talks about. We are the ones that people can't keep their mouths closed about. The New York Giants. We're that team. Why Baker Mayfield chose to open his mouth and speak on this is beyond me. I still love Baker Mayfield. He's still one of my favorite players, but in this instance, he don't know what the hell he's talking about, and he needs to just focus on training camp and working with Odell Beckham on the field, and not worrying about what the hell the New York Giants fans thought about Odell Beckham or didn't think about Odell Beckham, because again, he doesn't know. So just go play football. Don't worry about our fan base. Our fan base has nothing to do with the Cleveland Browns whatsoever. So that's my take on it. I'll be live tonight with the Entertainer Talking Sports. We will be talking Giants. I'm sure this subject will come up. We'll talk about minicamp. We might do some over-unders, maybe go over the schedule a little bit. It'll be on his channel. So I hope to see you guys all over there tonight about 10:15, 10:20. And until that time, enjoy the rest of your day. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!